I was born by the river in a little tent. And oh, just like that old river, I've been running ever since. What's up, y'all? It's your man Rico the Opinionist. Y'all know more YouTube. Please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for those of you who are subscribing to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you. I'm up to 381 subscribers. So thank y'all so much. I'm trying to get to that 500. And then after 500, we're going to make it to 1,500. Because y'all going to help your boy get there, right? That means I got to continue to bring, pretty decent content. Mary Max, what's up? I'm taking my little stroll. And I decided to just grab a seat. Because it's just, my Lord. The disappointments. Ivan, what's good? The disappointments. The continued disappointment in my race. The Black American race is just, and I know we got a lot of black people who are doing well, who's not even, you don't even hear from them. They're doing well on their jobs. They're doing well in school. They behave in society. They're good. They're doing well in their relationships. Their children behave. They are good stewards in society. They're doing well. Just all over the place. But y'all remember the old saying? This used to say, it's the few rotten apples that spoil the bunch. And you used to be able to look past those few apples. You may have a bag of apples, but two of them may be rotten. But we got too many bad apples to just ignore. I tried to, I swear. Mary Max, tell him I tried to ignore. Tell him, Mary Max. Shit, I tried to ignore, but it's just too many of them. I'm about to quote a line from the movie The Color Purple. When Suge Avery found all those letters that were written to Celie from her sister Nettie. She found them in the floor. It was like maybe about 50 letters. And she just grabbed them and set them all in her lap. She said, oh, it's so many of them. I just don't know what I'm going to do. Well, she was saying that about feeling happy and gleeful about her new discovery of all those letters that were written to her by her sister in the original movie, The Color Purple. I'm not looking forward to seeing this adaptation. But I'm saying it's so many savages in our race. It's so many of them, I don't know what to do with them. And so, well, what do you do? Because I guess you can continue to point them out. And so it's so many things. I was going to talk about just one group of behavior, but I may drop down and talk about at least a couple of behaviors that just occurred. We can start with the shooting that just happened in Chicago with the lady and the man and the 14-year-old boy. Disappointment. And then was making his rounds and on social media. This group of black women, I guess they're on a group trip, and I guess that's Ghana, or is it Senegal, Africa, where they are on top of the castle. And I believe it's Goree Island, where when the Europeans and Americans, or whoever they were, first came over and whenever they grabbed a batch of captured, kidnapped Africans, they would take them through the Goree Island, take them through the caves or the tunnel of that castle to break them down and get them ready for travel by beating them and do whatever they need to do, and then put the chains on them, on their necks and their wrists and their legs, and get them ready. It took about a couple of weeks or so before the ships came in. They were beating them, getting them together. And then they marched him through this tunnel under this castle. Very famous over there, very famous tourist attraction. And then before they led them to the ships that would ultimately bring them to what we refer to now as America. These group of 4 or 5 black women decided that was the perfect place to bend over, twerk, and grab their ass cheeks in the process of twerking. They thought it was funny. And in their broken English, these American black chicks, they said, "This for the ancestors." It's awful. It's awful. And, you know, with all this going on, this is what they decide to do. But this the same group that's always talking about how they need protection and how they're the most educated and they graduate the most, they're the most entrepreneurs. And then they pull some crap like this. I told y'all, I've always said that we stopped reading after 1995. Black Americans stopped reading. It's so much so that a nice chunk of black Americans don't know how to read. I know in my hometown of Memphis and a lot of these urban areas that's mostly black, the children don't know how to read. You got seniors that's reading in 4th and 5th grade reading level. And in my hometown, I know it's not just Memphis. Dallas has this problem. The black part of St. Louis, the black parts of Chicago, the black parts of Kansas City, they all have this disdain or disrespect for education. Man, college ain't for everybody, man. Well, hell, but reading can. Who said you had to go to college to know how to read? Malcolm X came from stealing and pimping. Went to jail, getting caught up. 7 years. He didn't spend his years trying to join a gang. He didn't spend his years trying to become a booty warrior. He spent his 7 years in the library. And he came out smarter than anybody with a master's and a PhD. So that's why I don't understand in 2023 why we have so many blacks who are so educationally broken. Now you can say, well, they're not teaching them in school. But the libraries are free. Books are free. But I bet you every one of these broken English speaking, half-ass, hood-ass blacks watch the BET Awards. That trash that came on TV, speaking of another disappointment. Black people disappointment. Yes, I'm talking about it. You get sick of it. I bet those who don't know how to read got an iPhone. I bet they got a $300 Gucci belt, $250 worth of weave, $250 Jordans on their feet, but can't read, don't know how to speak correct English. You know, we need to get our priorities together. I'm sick of the disappointments in our race. You know, it needs to stop. Then we want to sit around and argue about stuff that actually makes perfect sense, but still is an argument about it. Foolishness. You got that going on. You got Chicago shooting that just happened. Then you got that dumbass BET Awards. You got all that foolishness, just trash. And luckily, this is year 5. I didn't watch that crap, and I refuse to watch degradation and niggerdom. I refuse to watch it. Now, some of the performances, I'll go on YouTube and check out like the hip hop. I want to see MC Lyte. I want to see Wu-Tang. I want to see Busta Rhymes. You know, but I had no interest in seeing the so-called new rappers. I see them all the time, and there's no substance in these new rappers. I grew up in hip hop. Now, do some of the new rappers have good, cool beats? Sure, but the lyrics trash. The images trash. They just suck. So now, with all this is going on, and again, this is my hometown, all right? The foolishness. We got a county commissioner there in Memphis, right? His name Mikhail Lowry. He's the son of Myron Lowry. If y'all my age or you got grandparents, you know, who went into the politics of Memphis, know who I think his dad was. He was a long time think District 4 or 5 City Councilman Myron Lowry. That's his son, Mikhail. Mikhail is on the county commission. Now, with all of the madness that's going on in the city of Memphis, the crime, areas of poverty, robbing, car theft. People can't find work, or people are shaking in their boots because the criminals running wild. This county commissioner, District 8 County Commissioner Mikhail Lowry, thought it was an excellent idea in this time to award, and I think he created this award in his living room at home. A key to the county. I lived in Memphis 37 years before I moved to Dallas. And I had never heard of a key to the county, ever. I said, you know what? Now, those of you who know me know I've always come down hard on the politicians in Memphis because they ain't never been shit. And guess what? They still ain't shit. Look at the city. And y'all keep voting these same old two groups of blacks, and you keep blacks to represent you, just like they did when I was there. Black gays and black Greek letter, the folks who are part of black fraternities. Those are the two groups that continue to keep Memphis in the boonies, backwards, behind, because all they care about is clout in themselves. Y'all can debate me on, you can debate me all day long. Go to their city council that's majority black, go to the school board that's majority black, and I guarantee you, if you did a poll, each one of them is either gay or a member of the black Greek letter organization. These are the two groups historically that's always kept blacks in the back. Yeah, I said it because they like integration. They don't want freedom. And that's what I'm gonna say about that. So when I saw on Instagram, and even on his Facebook page, he did a presentation of the key to the county to a rapper, Drake. Can you believe that? And it would let you know it was such just trash. Drake standing there like he had just walked out of the gym from working out. Drake had on shorts, tennis shoes, a black t-shirt with his arm folded. As this Negro politician from Memphis tells him, man, you got Memphis in you, man. Your daddy from here, man. We love you, man. I want to know who voted on that, because I will not believe that the county commission. I know my Henry Brooks. Shout out to Henry Brooks, who's District 7 representative. I know my Henry Brooks did go along with that foolishness. So Miss Henry, correct me. I think he did that on his own, because I think when you look up his bio, I don't know if he's still the chairman of the county commission. I think that's some mess he did on his own, thinking he was going to gain some clout by giving a damn key to the county. No one does a key to the county in any city. He made that up just to get clout. And here's the deal. You know, I don't like it. I didn't like it when the key to the city was given to a rapper in the first place. What good does a rapper do for any city? I'll wait. Y'all need a minute? Let me know. And don't lie. Don't make up shit. You know, but you don't give something that's supposed to be as valuable, the key to an entire city of a populace. When you do that, it's supposed to be somebody that we all approve of. Or at least we're like, oh, okay. But these politicians don't give a damn about black Memphis. They're so busy trying to prepare for the next election. Because that's all this was, in my opinion. You know, Drake, he don't even live here. And then they'll say, well, his daddy from here, that man didn't connect with his daddy until about 5 years ago. Now his daddy walks around like a Negro mascot. Now y'all come on, man. Y'all can't be that damn dense. Drake, what building has Drake dedicated to the rap lovers in Memphis? What institute has he built? He's a multi-millionaire. It's already known he doesn't write his own lyrics, and he used a lot of black beats, and he says nigger in all his raps. And this is who Mikhail Lowry, who has a master's degree in operations management, 20 years at FedEx, intelligent young man, member of Kappa Alpha Psi, I think. I don't know, I'm not going to say that, but on this page they were throwing up the yo a lot, you know, so I think he's part of a fraternity too. Intelligent young man, master's degree, and he's on a lot of youth boards. Y'all ever notice all these Negro politicians in Memphis, all of them on some kind of youth council or youth board, but they never have any money for the youth, for jobs, any at all. Every summer, they never come up with $5 to $10 million to make sure every youth is employed, but all of them got some kind of connection to the youth. Y'all ain't pay attention. I'm not even there, and I pay more attention to what's going on in my hometown because I know the mind of the black politician or the politician, period. They don't. No, and I don't know this brother personally, but I'm talking about him as a politician. That was a terrible, disrespectful, undermining move. You gonna give Drake, you gonna give a rapper to the very first annual, I guess, or every once in a while, key to the county? Who in the county? I want to know what people in the county approved of that. Did the mayor of the county? Did Lee Harris? Lee Harris, hit me up, bro. Did you approve of that? Of all the people who do wonderful things in the county and in the city of Memphis, you chose a rapper out of Canada who used the word nigger in all of his raps, but you know what he don't use? You know his mama's white and has the religion of Judaism. He never uses a derogatory word for Jewish people in his raps. Yeah, I never picked that up, huh? Even in his rap videos, he making sure he's paying homage or doing a Jewish ritual. Wearing a yarmulke. Oh yeah. See, I pay attention, but y'all don't. Y'all so busy. I mean, a lot of people don't. He does that, but when it comes to black folks, he's hollering nigger and talking about hood stuff. But this is who the county commission decided to give a key to the county to? Come on. Trying to reconnect. Okay. So, I'm just saying, the stuff got to end, man. Y'all got to become more intelligent. Y'all bet these people who y'all run, who always running for your vote. And I know who keep voting them in, people over 50. And then you got those who are connected to like fraternities and all that, the so-called master degree blacks. Because the general people don't vote for these politicians that's in office. I know they don't, because they didn't vote when I was there. The people, the people who held up the bridge in Memphis, those are not the people who vote on these people. And that's unfortunate. And guess what? Those folks are not the ones they go out to try to get votes from either. Did y'all know that? I've been gone for 15 years, but I have not been out of sight. Come on, somebody. 15 years from my hometown. It's a bunch of bull crap. And so, at least you can be respected enough to pick somebody, a man or a woman or a group out of the county to give the key to the county. See, he was just trying to get clout. That's not going to help Memphis. You know what's going to help Memphis? Do some goddamn work. Bring up at least $500 million of community improvement for 38108, 38107, 38106. For these South Memphis, North Memphis, Westwood neighborhoods. That is what's going to bring Memphis up. Not trying to gain clout from some rapper who couldn't care less about Memphis. Just because he mentioned 901 and no 4th floor, and because he said Project Pat lyrics, he's the man. Get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all cut it out. Stop letting y'all local politicians make an ass out of y'all. Stop it. Charge these folks up on this foolishness. Because Memphis is suffering. And this dude thought it was all right to create a key to the county out of his living room to give to Drake. And Drake didn't respect it enough. They didn't even have a real ceremony. He went to what Drake was. Like I said, Drake looked like he had just came out of the gym. He's standing there with his arm folded looking like, hurry up, dude. This lame ass shit. And he just rounded, just grinning at you. Yeah, Drake, we love you, Drake. You got Memphis in you. Your daddy from here. And we just want to give you this prize, this key to the county. Drake, thank you. Can we take a picture? We can take a picture now. We can take a picture now, right? Drake, don't move, okay? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. And this is just a list of things that was on my mind when I talk about all of these disappointments in our race. I'm tired of the black disappointments. I'm sick of it. Not just Memphis. I'm tired of this black disappointment. In Dallas, in Dallas, it's the foolishness that goes on in Dallas, in the black parts of Dallas. Not in the suburbs, but in the main part of Dallas, the city. and in the black part of St. Louis, the black part of Chicago, the black part of Kansas City, you know, all the black parts where the foolishness is popping off. And Memphis is a majority black city, and y'all still around there just letting folks, I'm sorry, I don't mean to attack my hometown, I mean the people there, but y'all know what I'm talking about. You know, we need y'all to stand up and challenge these politicians, or y'all run some people who y'all know gonna do the work. Because everybody y'all vote for is either a black gay or a black Greek letter black person. And you'll never get Memphis moving forward. It never fails. It never fails. Now, when the election come up, watch who win. The black Greeks and the black gays. Because they got a whole little deal that they got going on. And if you know the history of black Greeks and black gays in this country, they're the main ones who wanted integration, social integration, while Malcolm X wanted freedom and independence. Dr. King, at the end, was a black Greek and a black religious person. Those folks, watch out for them black religious folks too. But Dr. King saw the light, and he understood what Malcolm was saying. You can't make change if you don't have dollars. If you don't have dollars, you can't make change. That's when Malcolm was saying. When Dr. King finally got it, that's when it was time to take him out. Because we don't mind you marching. We don't mind you begging us to come to school with us, to come to our restaurant, to live next door. We don't mind that because we can go either way. But when you start talking about sharing the money with these Negroes, you got to go. And I guarantee black Greeks are not about that life. Black gays are not about that life. They want to be in white people's lives. You ain't got to debate me. Just look at the history. Look how black Greeks move in Memphis. They move just like that in black Dallas. You got black Greeks who sit on all kinds of boards in Dallas. Police still kicking Negroes in the ass. They all on the board. They are. So I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all better stop looking past these brothers and sisters with the last name Akindiome or Muhammad. Y'all better start looking at those. Those are the people who truly want you. You know, y'all around here say, well, they ain't got enough money to run. Everybody have enough money. Where do you think they get the money from? They get it from their handlers. So when they're elected in school board, when they're elected county commission, when they're elected city council, most of them got white paymasters and handlers. Negroes don't have any money. And most of the folks that's black that run the city council or county commission, they work for FedEx. They got jobs, so they can't go against the white capitalistic power structure because they are employees of the white capitalistic power structure. All right. Okay. Let me give y'all a minute to process all this. Y'all need a minute? Go ahead. It's across the country. Do I think, anyway, I ain't got to explain myself. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Read your own damn history. Everybody around Dr. King was a black Greek or a black homosexual. Shout out to Bayard Rustin. And others who were probably in the closet. That's why he was able to get to him so easily, because they moved out the way. As that one black homosexual preacher, alleged homosexual said, I moved over here so they can get a clear shot. All right. I'm tired of this black savage behavior in our race. Those of us who are not savage, we need to come out more. We need to come out front and tell them no more. Tell them the trash ass rappers and the ratchet ass hood folks who are acting like acting a donkey all in public, all on these shows. Tell them no more. I need black women. Y'all don't like to be generalized, but y'all stand around and generally watch these other little black chicks act like asses. Like little tramps all day long. And then you want to say black men, no, don't categorize all us, but we stand around and watch these little pants sagging, tattooed on the neck, lips on the neck, having ass, broken English speaking little bastards wreak havoc. No, I'm not echoing nothing Dr. Umar said. I'm just saying, if all of us have a problem with it, those of us have a problem with it, let's let them know, hey, it's not us, it's not them, and we need to put, it's not us, it's them, but we need to make it be known and let the world know, no, they're just a small portion of of the larger of who we are as a race. These little bootlicks, these little savages. Let me tell y'all something. And y'all see this shit every day, right? Just the bad behavior. It has to stop. Get on your Instagram, get on your Facebook, get on YouTube, get on Rumble, get on whatever you can. Write letters, write the blogs, on the internet, on your website, on your blog. Now, I'm on www.RicotheOpinionist.blogspot.com. I put a few articles on there, just sharing my thoughts. Write some stuff to let the world know it's not us. And let me tell y'all in closing why the savagery is so deep. Did y'all know that white America funds black savagery? Why y'all think y'all see this stuff all the time? It's getting funded. They put money behind it. They don't put money behind decent blacks who want to push the best of our race forward, who talk about reparations, who talk about the need for education, really talk about the need for turning over the system, turning it upside down and redoing it. They don't put money behind blacks like us. They'll put money into our division. They won't put money into our togetherness or our collectiveness. Got it? So yeah, there is a hidden hand behind even the black savagery. Because at first, you hardly hear nothing about this. But all of a sudden, in the last 10 years or so, it just got really bad. And when you start seeing stuff everywhere, all these network TV shows, these award shows, these movies, there's somebody funding the black savagery. And we need to call these white entities out, be it ABC, NBC, Netflix, Stars, BET, Her, BET Plus, VH1, MTV. We need to call them out and tell them to stop funding black savagery, black debauchery. And we need to teach our children and teach our grown selves to stop spending money on savagery. Stop supporting it. Stop sharing the videos on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook. Stop it. We have to put an end to this. You understand? We have to. You haven't noticed that for anybody to say, we know it's got bad behavior in all races, but y'all haven't noticed that none of these white corporations ever fund white savagery? They don't put money behind the foolishness. And if they do it, it doesn't seem to make a dent in the image of white people. Hispanics, Asians, people from India, and all these other groups, they don't fund that. They all looked at as educated. They work together, work hard. That's the image that they fund of other groups. But with blacks, they want to fund the savagery and the stereotypes and the myths and misnomers about who we are as a race. And I get sick of it. And those of us who have these big platforms, stop putting on women's clothes, trying to do joke videos. Stop doing prank videos all the damn time, and let's get serious about our race. Come on. But anyway, I digress. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Please mess with your boy on that Cash App, $ Rico the Opinionist. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I'm all over the place. Check out my PDF formatted short story, The Greatest Pain Ever Felt, Conversation with Absent Biological Father Who Never Wanted to Be Found. It's only $10. Should you decide to Cash App me the $10, please send me an email address, because it's in a PDF format. I can email you right away. Or if you don't want to purchase the short story, hey, just, if you're cool with me, fool with me, hit me on that PayPal or Cash App. Shout out to Ray the J. That's where that saying comes from. If you fool with me, if you're cool with me, fool with me. That's one of Memphis' legends and icons. Ray the J. Hello, all the ugly ladies, be quiet. And I said, all the ugly ladies, hit the parking lot. So you got to be a true Memphian to know about Ray the J. But y'all be cool. I'll talk to y'all in the future. Peace. Mary Max, call me good when you get a chance. Peace.